it is 60 degrees outside, guys. 60 degrees. So we went to class. After I got out of class, I called the insurance company, Progressive, and I made a claim. And yeah, they said they're gonna call me back within 24 hours to let me know the next step. They just gave me a claim number. They just gave me a claim number, and they said somebody was gonna reach out to me within 24 hours. I'm trying to get my son in the dentist this week. They have to put him under anesthesia. His teacher says she's gonna go along with me, but I decided, because he has to have his cavities filled, and the only way they can do the dental work is they put my son under anesthesia. So I told my son's, I asked my son's teacher, would she go with me when they do, the dental work on Samaje? And she said, yeah. So I said, I'll teach, because she's a teacher. So I told her, well, I just decided to do it on spring break. Like, that way you'll be out of work, he'll be out of school, his mouth could heal properly, and before he goes back to school. So the week of spring break, I will get his dental work done. He just has a couple of cavities in the back, and he needs some crowns. So, these are my teeth. I believe that you should take care of your teeth as long as you possibly can. And dentists tell you the same. You don't see any dentists with veneers in their teeth because they want you to take care of your teeth. So I'm gonna do the same, take care of my son's teeth. So that might, the door being dented might be a blessing in disguise. And yeah, I made a post and it's doing like 30,000 views. I made the post like, I would say yesterday afternoon. So within 24 hours, it has got 30K. So yeah, we have to run a few errands right now. They were, good morning, sweetheart. I have to run a few errands right now. You know what? I had got some good information in class. I don't know if I want to. You know what? I'm going to follow my first man. Look at this crazy mother. I might just follow my first man and just pull over and eat my salad and politic. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull over and eat my salad so we can discuss, because this was some good shit we discussed in class today. Like, and I was skeptical because I didn't go to class last Monday, but I do really want to read this because you can't make this shit up. Like, I got this from today in class, and the first thing that I said I want to read this on my content, and I will give credit where credit's due. This is not something I wrote in my journal. This is something that was wrote up by my professor, and she does have a reference where she got the information from. So I'll give you the reference from where I got the information from, because I do not. When I was in college, they had this website where you can, the professors could detect if you were committing plagiarism. Plagiarism is when you take somebody's exact words and cut and paste it and use it as your own, and you don't give credit where credit's due. So I always give credit where credits is due. So I'll list the resource where she got it from, but it's some really good shit. And the ironic part about it is what's resonate. It resonates with what I've been talking about thus far, like every day, all day, about narcissistic behavior. Like, it hits the nail right on the head. And sometimes when you are in a relationship with a narcissist, some of that shit they be doing, you would never know. Because I'm gonna pull over, you guys. I'm gonna also eat my salad and my chips that I bought. Just because I don't want to keep running on an empty stomach. I feel like drained. And yeah, they were saying they were gonna have a fire drill today. They was like, you're leaving because you didn't want to partake in a fire drill? No, I'm leaving because it's 60 degrees outside and I want to go outside. The fuck? So yeah, I think everything is happening for a reason right now. And the thing we all have to always have to be mindful of is following your first mind. So I think we're good. We're gonna pop right here. It's a sufficient enough space between each car. This is okay. I take a domestic violence class. So it's domestic violence educational group. We're in session 5, and this is talking about batterers' profiles. The profiles of batterers. Okay. So the person that we're referencing, his name is Fernando Medeiros of Common Purpose Incorporated. Okay, the first one is the obsessed perpetrator. Now, these are 3 examples of batterers, abusers, people who inflict domestic violence upon you. The first abuser is the obsessed perpetrator. The obsessed perpetrator cannot tolerate separation from the woman, is jealous, monitors activities and movements, threatens to kill or harm her if she leaves or attempts to leave, is likely to stalk, kill, or injure his partner. So that's the first one, obsessed. If you ever was in a relationship with somebody and they were always talking about killing you if they leave, killing themselves, is if you leave, I can't live without you, I'm gonna kill myself, or if you leave, I'm gonna kill you. That is the obsessed perpetrator, the obsessed abuser. The second one is the sadistic perpetrator. The sadistic perpetrator is vengeful, has a bizarre, depersonalized character, threatens the woman as if she is not a person, has patterns of violence which include inflicting severe pain or torture, move to violence without any warning or a parent, you don't have to like provoke them. Does not usually have a criminal record, would be employed or have a prestigious position within the community. This person, in other words, just love to inflict pain. They just love to torture somebody. You can be having a conversation with this person, and out of nowhere, they'll slap the shit out of you. They'll throw a remote at you. They'll throw a boot at you. They'll throw a shoe at you. They're unprovoked. They're unhinged. Sadistic. Now, the third one is the hyper-violent perpetrator. This is what I had. This is who I was with. The hyper-violent perpetrator takes offense easily. Is set off by limit setting or questioning his behavior. Might have a criminal record with a lot of violence in his background. Has a long and adversarial relationship with those who he represent authority with. That's the person I was with. Takes offense easily. That means you got to walk on eggshells around them. You're fucking scared for your life. You might say something to offend them and they might fly off the handle. Is set off by limit seeking or questioning his manhood. If you ask them any question about anything, why are you cheating on me? Why are you lying? I caught you up in a lie. They can't handle that. They can't handle being questioned, baby. They gonna beat your ass. Might have a criminal record. That means they beat every woman and abuse every woman they get with. Everyone. Everybody is wrong. They are right. They are never wrong. Has a long relationship with those he is with. I was with my child's father for a long time. Long time. In the mind of the abuser, this is what goes on in their mind. In the mind of the abuser, what you need to know. The abuser's goal is to monopolize the victim's time and physical environment and suppress their behavior. That means they want to isolate you, get you from around your family and your friends so they can treat you like shit and beat your ass. And change the perception of yourself and lower your self-esteem and make it seem like you can survive in this world without them. Abusive people typically think they are unique. So different from other people that they don't have to follow the same rules everybody else does. But rather than being unique, abusers have a lot in common with one another, including their patterns of thinking and behavior. They think they are above the law. They can break the law. They don't have to follow the rules. They can do what the fuck they want when they want. They think they don't have to go along with nobody's rule. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. They think they don't have to go along with nobody's rules but they own strict set of rules. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde personality. Many partners abuser is very nice and charming one minute, abusive the next. The survivor never knows when an outbreak may occur. This change in behavior is confusing for survivors of domestic violence. You be on a high, then a low, then a high, then a low. You get addicted to that high, low, because they ass is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They will treat your ass like shit behind closed doors, But in public, they're charming, they're witty, they're humorous. They just miss the suave. But behind closed, they're a motherfucking demon. They their devil. They're beating your ass. They'll go to church with you on Sunday morning and beat you down Sunday night. They is unhinged. That's why I had to get the. I'm glad that I did go to class today because this is some good shit, and we've been talking about this. The logic of brainwashing. Abusers abusers use warped logic to brainwash their victims. They use methods very similar to those prison guards who know that to control prisoners they have to have full cooperation. Manipulation of the mind and destruction of the victim are the perfect tools to enable abusers to succeed. I don't know about no damn prison guard. But they know, I know what they're saying, like the prison guards, they have to break you down mentally to have full control over you. You have to be strip everybody of what what they was doing and thought the norm was to get them in line, to get them to be able to control the prisoners. Where was that other one? Blaming. The abuser shifts responsibilities for his actions away from himself and onto other people. A shift allows them to justify his abuse because other persons supposedly caused this behavior. For example, if you would stay out of it while I'm disciplining the kids, I can do it without hitting them. Or he may say, she pushes my buttons. Statements like this are victim blaming. If he had buttons she could push, she would push the ones that says vacuum instead of ones that says hit me. They always blame something else. Someone else. They never take accountability. Never. Everybody is always wrong. They are never wrong. They are always correct. They can do no wrong in their eyes. They will never take accountability. And it always because, oh, I had a hard childhood. Oh, my mama was on drugs. Oh, my mama abused me. It's always going to be an excuse. Lying. The abuser controls the situation by lying to control the information available. The abuser also may use lying to keep other people, including his victim, off balance psychologically. For example, he tries to appear truthful when he's lying. He tries to look deceitful even when he's telling the truth, and sometimes he reveals himself in an obvious lie. They lie like a rug, and I know I just said this morning. They lie straight through their teeth. They habitual liars. They lie because the truth ain't in them. Assuming. Abusive people also assume they know what others are thinking or feeling. Their assumption allows them to justify their behavior because they know what the other person would do in each situation. For example, I knew you'd be mad because I went out for a beer after work, so I figured I might as well stay out and enjoy myself. That's gaslighting. How you gonna tell me what I'm thinking? So you thinking for me now. You telling me how I feel. You telling me how I was gonna react. They always know. They know, they know. I know you was gonna say something. I know you was gonna act that way. I know you was gonna do that. You ain't know a damn thing. They think they're above the rules. As mentioned earlier, an abuser generally believes he is better than other people, and so does not have to follow the rules that ordinary people do. That attitude is typical of convicted criminals. He himself is not. An abuser shows above the rules, thinking when he says, for example, I don't need batterer intervention. I'm different from those other men. Nobody has the right to question what I do with my family. Domestic violence abusers tend to think, what goes under my house, what goes on under my roof, stays under my roof. Don't go to your family. Don't go to your friends telling them I beat your ass because it ain't their business. You always putting your best friend in our business, telling them, no. That's how abusers think. You supposed to hold it in, suck it in, and don't tell nobody. Fragmentation. The abuser usually keeps his abusive relationship separate from the rest of his life. The separation is physical. For example, he will beat up the family members, but not people outside his home. The separation is psychological. For example, the abuser attends church Sunday morning and beats his wife Sunday night. He sees no inconsistency in his behavior and feels justified in it. We just came from the house of the Lord and praising God this morning, but you baked my chicken instead of fried it, so I gotta backhand you and beat you down. That's how the abuser. And just because we went to church this morning, it don't mean I can't put my foot up and go. That's how sick abuser is. Minimizing. The abuser's ducks responsibility for his actions by trying to make them seem less important than they are. For example, I didn't hit you that hard, or I only hit one of the kids. I could have hit them all. Oh, okay. Anger. Abusive people are not actually angrier than other people. However, they deliberately appear to be angrier to control situations and people. They do that so people could be scared of them. People could be intimidated by them. Power plays. The abuser used various tactics to power trip others. For instance, he walks out the room when the victim is talking, or outshouts the victim, or organizes other family members or associates to gang up on the victim and shunning or criticizing her. That happened to me a lot. He used to instigate shit and triangulate shit with me and his family members, and then have us all come together in front of him arguing and fighting and make it seem like we arguing and fighting over him. And he done instigated the situation, because he telling them one thing and telling me another one, and then when it be a problem. Playing victim. Occasionally, the abuser will pretend to be helpless or will act persecuted in order to manipulate others into helping them. Here, the abuser thinks that if he doesn't get what he wants, he's the victim, and he uses the disgust of the victim to get back at or make fools of others. Victims were often often claim to be the victim to avoid being held accountable by law enforcement. He may assert she was the one who was violent. He will display that they are clearly defensive wounds, such as bite marks or scratch marks, and claim she attacked him, or will be declared that the physical marks on her caused when he was trying to keep her from hurting herself. In other words, they'll lie. I ain't hit her, man. I was stopping her from attacking me. I ain't hit her, man. I was holding her down. That's how she got them scrape marks, and I made a mistake and elbowed her in her eye. That's why she got that black eye. They gonna lie through their motherfucking teeth. Closed channel. The abusive person does not talk much about himself or his real feelings. He is not open to new information about himself, either such as insights on how others see him. He is secretly closed-minded and self-righteous. He believes that he is right in all situations. They believe that they're right always. They're never wrong. They don't want to be vulnerable. They will never put their guards down. You will never know too much about them. You go on a date with them, a red flag is somebody asking you a million questions about your motherfucking self, and you walk away from the date not knowing a damn thing about them. That's how they want it. They don't want to open up to you about them. They want to know why you're single, what the dude did in the past, so he can pick up and carry on the torch. He gonna get sneakier. You never tell somebody how you was treated in the past. You open your eyes, close your ears, and you sit down and watch what they got going on. Somebody that's always asking you questions and never open up, never be vulnerable, it's a red flag. The abuser suggests to the victims that it is a futile resist if you resist to his demands. Ownership. The abuser typically is very possessive. Let me move right here. Because some people do stupid shit. And I promise to do this next time. The abuser typically is very possessive. Hold on, y'all. Because I don't know what is it about me. Like, I be wanting to be by myself, bro. Like, now it's a whole row of, like, cars. Ain't nobody here. So, yeah. The abuser typically is very possessive. Moreover, he believes that anybody he wants should be his, and he can do as he pleases with anything that is his. That attitude applies to people as well as to the possessions. It is justified. His controlling behavior, physically hurting others, and taking things that belong to them. So in other words, he believes you belong to him. You his property. You his dog. He made you. He can put you on a shelf and take you back down when he wants to play with you. Because you belong to him. Now, if these people ain't fucked up, I don't know what is. Blackmail. The abuser uses emotional blackmail to get what they want by pushing your buttons. He plays on the victim's sense of compassion, fears, sense of guilt, and values to get his own way. He may refuse to talk to his victim or threatens to end the relationship or withdraw financial support if the victim is dependent on him for basic living necessities. Emotional blackmail is the act of working on the victim emotions so the abuser can get what he wants. He gonna use money, power, and respect to rule your ass. So you better not be financial dependent on him, because the same person that feeds your ass can also make you starve. Constant chaos. Constant chaos. AKA toxicity. AKA drama. The abuser would keep the household and his victims' emotions in total chaos by starting arguments and constantly conflicting with other family members. So they not only want to start arguments with you, they want to start arguments with you and their family members. Hello. They'll set your ass up in the scenario. Oh yeah, they also told me to give them an estimate of the repairs. Thank you. I thought you were what? Indian origin. What? Wait a minute. What? You thought I was what? Not to say there's anything wrong with them. Not to say that anything is wrong with Indian people. Solid right fast, so we got to get back on the road. Thank you, God, for this food we're about to receive. I got to take a trip today, Lord. Please protect me on the way to and from my journey. Thank you for everything I have. Thank you for everything I don't have. Watch over Samaje at school. Keep him safe, Lord. I love you, God. Amen. Ooh. Getting air out my... That's for me playing all damn day. You didn't waste all the damn salad dressing. We getting air out money. We getting air out money. Let me stop playing. For real, I done waste all my damn salad dressing. We getting air out money. Baby, we all mixed up. In the club, we all fam. I got an avocado, but it ain't ready. I'm just trying to put something on my stomach. Mm-hmm. I called the people insurance. Give me my money. Because if dude wouldn't have been talking so damn much, yeah, there's a little dent in my back passenger door. You know, it don't matter. This motherfucker still riding. I'm nice like that. I'm nice like that. But that dude got out running his damn mouth, cursing me out. No. Mm-mm. You got progressive, so your shit finna skyrocket. And it's your fault. You're cursing me out. Like, it's my damn fault. That's why I sat right there and Googled who was at fault. 100%. Whoever opened their car door is at fault. You just open up your car door and car. That's your damn fault. It's I can't feel nobody's emotions and energy finna open up they door. Now I can feel emotions and energy, like if somebody finna step off the curb. That's why I be like, go ahead, babe. Like I felt you finna step on out there. Go ahead. But somebody sitting in their damn car, I can't feel that. There's no way I can tell that somebody sitting in their car and finna open their door. You can't. It's crazy. The bottom of my salad dry because I done wasted all of them. Salad dressing. Okay. We need to get on the road. We need to get on the road for sure. We need to get on the road. I got a wireless charger, but you got the you got to fucking lay the phone down flat for the wireless charger. Like, whoa. Who sent you? Who sent you? When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the street. Suspended from school, scared to go home. I was with the big boys breaking all the rules. We was always poorer than other little kids. And even if it had different dirty, same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce all the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from the jail cell. And who think elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama caught you, put a whip into my backside. And even was a crack thing, mama. I don't know nothing about that. You always was a black queen. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I'm glad for my mama and my daddy. They weren't never on drugs. Cause it's fucked up when the kids at school tease you. Your mom was a crackhead. Your mom was a gummy mommy. Gummy mommy. That's fucked up. But anyway, we back on the road, guys. We back on the road. About to mess my damn lip gloss up. I cannot find that fancy lip gloss. I ain't saw that in a while. Hold on. Is that a prank? Is it a prank? Let me stop playing. A fire drill today. I don't give a fuck. I won't be there. How about those apples? Fuck that fire drill. It ain't nothing but a drill anyway. Keyword, drill. Oh, then I told y'all when the lady told me to go get the estimate. Cause what is it? What? How many? Yeah. Yeah. She told me to go get the estimate for the thing, and they gonna take care of it for me. So I told her I have it by Friday. I told her I should have the estimate by Friday. So I don't know what. I should have the estimate by Friday, but if not, check in next week, because this week I got a couple of things for Samaje. I want to work on a couple of things for Samaje, because there's been too much going on. Like, too much going the fuck on. So, yeah. Every week, if you're not finding... each and every week, if you're not finding one way to improve yourself, you have to find, it may not be 1 week, but I'm gonna just give every month they'll prove improve your life, improve your decision making, your responsibilities, how you handle business. You should improve on how you occupy your time, how you budget, if you're budgeting, how you look at stuff, how you feel about stuff, how you're processing things. So I do it every week, but some of you guys can start out every month with stuff that you can work on, like real stuff, not getting your hair done, not getting your nails done, not getting your toes done. No, major league life improvements. Nothing superficial. None of that superficial ass shit. Real life goals and aspirations and dreams. You talking the real deal Holyfield. Because I believe people waste too much time with that superficial shit anyway. And it's getting you nowhere. It's absolutely getting you nowhere. Who gives a fuck about if you go get your nails done every week? Who gives a fuck? Don't nobody care. Nobody. Who gives a fuck if you eat from the finest restaurants your money could buy? That's superficial shit. We're going to start on bettering ourselves, and I made a goal as to watch what I say on social media, because I see motherfuckers love to cramp that style. Broke my damn nail. And I ain't even do nothing. Now that ain't the craziest shit. But I had to bite it off because it kept snagging my pants. I had to bite it because that nail just kept snagging my pants. And I kind of like these pants. Nothing. Damn, and I had a fingernail file. Well, yeah, we're going to start working on ourselves, our life, and our goals. Some people can't. They want to be stuck in the same mentality forever, living with their mama, living in the basement, living in the garage, living in the attic, or their mama or some family member's house. They just don't get it. They're satisfied with, like, as long as I get the latest Jordans and I can switch my wig up and shop at Rainbow and Ross, I'm okay with that. really you're really in competition with the people you're living with in your family. Instead of you utilizing that time to better yourself and sit still and heal, you still got the same mentality that you had when you moved here. You haven't changed. You don't want nothing out of life. You just want to be somewhere and be somewhere comfortable. And then come outside and criticize you. Like, yeah, it's easy for you to criticize somebody. When you stay with your mama, when you stay with your daddy, your grandma, it's easy. You ain't living real life. You ain't paying no major league bills, lights, gas, rent. It's easy for you. Get you you work a little job, get your little check. Where is your check going? On nothing but superficial shit. Because you feel like the world is against you and you're in competition with the world. Then when they ask your ass to leave, you be back at square one. Get that shit together. Get it together now. Please. And the crazy part about it be the overgrown people mind be percolating on how to go viral. It be the motherfucking 30, 40, 50-year-olds. They whole thing is, how can I go viral? Bro, what? Aren't you a little bit too old for that? You study filming everything, putting the camera all in somebody's fucking face, everybody, any and everything you see happen, you pulling your phone out. And the crazy part about it is, when that happened to me the other day with my car door, the last thing I thought about was to pull my fucking phone out. The last thing I thought, and my phone was literally right here. I just had ended it live. The last thing I thought was to put the camera in that man and his wife face. That was the last thing I thought about. And make a scene. Oh, they hit my car. Oh, you see, ain't nothing. That was the last thing only time I pulled my phone out is to record the damage of both of our car. They didn't have no damage to theirs. I had damage to mine. That was the only time. That was the only time I thought to to pull out my damn phone. Go find my phone. But I didn't go. Some people just, like I said, be attention whores. Oh, they mad with it. Automatically went to, oh, I can record you. But really you exposing somebody for having an accident. You don't know how some people will react. You put a camera in their face, especially if something going on. It's innocent. Like, that's innocent. They didn't sign up for that. Well, some people think they got the right to record people whenever they want to, whenever it suits them. That was the last thing that was on my mind. Especially when the man belted out cursing. Now I wouldn't have been wrong if I would have videotaped him cursing me out. Now that was, look at this idiot. It was his fault, but he cursing me out. Yeah, I could have did that. I could have did that. But did I? No. I didn't do it. Because I didn't feel the need for it. It might be a blessing in disguise. I thank you. That little bread, if they do cut me a check, I'm putting that little bread towards moving. No ifs, ands, buts, or about it. Even though I got the money to move, even though they're gonna move the stuff for me, hey. And then I got 90 days. So I told them that tomorrow I'm just gonna start looking for apartments. Like, just gonna start on my own looking for apartments. Just going and start looking. Really, I already started looking, but by me having classes every day, I'm gonna pretty much, after tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to classes. I was looking all week last week, but pretty much after tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to no more classes. I'm gonna start looking for my damn place. Because March, April, May, yeah, I want to be the fuck out of there. I really want to be out of here before somebody graduate, but I don't want him to have such big transition. And he finna graduate. He finna actually graduate out of kindergarten. So we'll see. And I pretty much want to stay where I'm at. So, yeah. I'm going to stay where the fuck I'm at. I want to stay where I'm at. Alright, I don't want this fucking video to be too long. So, remember to do right and kill everything.